When a mysterious threat looms over both the peaceful farm and the untamed jungle, the unthinkable happens. Natural enemies become fierce allies. Cows, chickens, and horses join forces with lions, monkeys, and even tiny but mighty insects like bees and ants. Together, they embark on a thrilling quest to save their homes, proving that teamwork knows no boundaries. Will this unlikely alliance withstand the challenges ahead? The farm animals bring clever tricks and sturdy strength, while the jungle beasts contribute speed and stealth. Meanwhile, the insects, small but resourceful, scout ahead, build bridges, and even launch surprise attacks. From navigating treacherous rivers to outsmarting a common enemy, ants live in almost every terrestrial habitat, from rainforests to deserts, and even in urban areas. Ants range in size from 0.08 to 1 inch, 2 to 25 millimeters, with the smallest species being the pharaoh ant and the largest being the bullet ant. Rhinoceros beetles are incredibly strong and are considered one of the strongest animals relative to their size. Rhinoceros beetles are found in tropical and subtropical regions around the world, including Asia, Africa, and the Americas. Rhinoceros beetles are truly remarkable insects, combining strength, unique adaptations, Bulls are male cattle, Bos taurus, and are part of the Bovidae family, which includes cows, buffalo, and bison. Bulls are larger and more muscular than cows, with some breeds weighing up to 2,400 pounds, 1,100 kilograms. Bulls are symbols of strength, Camels can survive without water for up to 10 days in extreme heat. When they do drink, they can consume up to 40 gallons, 150 liters of water in one go. Camels can withstand body temperatures ranging from 93 degrees Fahrenheit to 105 degrees Fahrenheit, 34 degrees Celsius to 41 degrees Celsius, without sweating. Horseflies belong to the family Tabanidae and the genus Tabanus. They are part of the order Diptera, which includes all true flies. Horseflies are large, robust flies, typically ranging from 0.5 to 1.25 inches in length. They have large, colorful eyes, Polar bears are the largest land carnivores in the world. Adult males can weigh between 900 to 1,600 pounds, 410 to 725 kilograms, and measure up to 10 feet, 3 meters in length. Females are smaller, typically weighing between 330 to 650 pounds. Leopards have been revered and feared in many cultures. They are often seen as symbols of strength, courage, and mystery. Leopards face threats from habitat loss, poaching, and human-wildlife conflict. Some subspecies, like the Amur leopard and Arabian leopard, Scorpions have been around for over 400 million years, making them one of the oldest land-dwelling arthropods. Scorpions have 8 legs, a pair of pincers, pedipalps, and a segmented tail that ends with a venomous stinger. Scorpions are mostly nocturnal, hunting at night and hiding during the day under rocks, logs, Donkeys have been domesticated for over 5,000 years and were originally found in North Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. They were primarily used for transportation and carrying heavy loads. Rhinos are critically endangered due to poaching and habitat loss. For example, there are fewer than 80 Javan rhinos and around 5,500 black rhinos left in the wild. Rhinos have thick, protective skin that can be up to 2 inches, 5 centimeters thick. Ladybugs are great for gardens because they eat aphids and other plant pests, helping farmers and gardeners naturally control pests. Ladybugs hibernate in large groups during the winter, often in warm hidden places like tree bark or inside houses. Zebras are found in a variety of habitats across Africa. Plains zebras inhabit grasslands and savannas. Mountain zebras live in mountainous and hilly regions, and Grevy's zebras prefer arid and semi-arid grasslands. Pandas are bears, scientifically known as Ailuropoda melanoleuca. They are native to China and are considered a national treasure. Pandas have a unique thumb called a pseudo-thumb, which is an enlarged wrist bone that helps them grip bamboo. Pandas are generally solitary creatures. They communicate through vocalizations and scent. White bee is a rare sight in nature, often referring to newly emerged bees that appear pale before their bodies fully darken. White bee may describe leucistic or albino bees, which have a genetic mutation that reduces pigmentation. White bee can refer to bees covered in white pollen or dust, giving them a ghostly appearance in the hive or field. Black bears are found across North America, from Canada and Alaska to Mexico, and from the Atlantic to the Pacific coasts. Black bears have an exceptional sense of smell, which is 7 times stronger than a dog's, and they rely on it to locate food. Otters have the densest fur of any animal, with up to 1 million hairs per square inch. This helps keep them warm in cold water. Otters are carnivorous and primarily eat fish, crustaceans, and mollusks. Some species, like the sea otter, Snakes are legless reptiles, but they evolved from ancestors that had limbs. Some species, like pythons and boas, still retain small vestigial limbs called spurs. Snakes have highly flexible jaws that allow them to swallow prey much larger than their heads. Their lower jaws are not fused, enabling them to stretch widely. Snakes move in various ways. Spiders have been around for over 380 million years. Fossilized spiders have been found in ancient amber. Spiders appear in myths and folklore worldwide. For example, the African Anansi tales feature a trickster spider. Ducks have a special gland near their tails called the preen gland, which produces oil. They spread this oil over their feathers to make them waterproof, allowing them to float and stay dry. Ducks are omnivores and eat a variety of foods, including plants, Butterflies range in size from the tiny western pygmy blue, 0.5 inches or 1.3 centimeters, to the large Queen Alexandra's birdwing, up to 12 inches or 30 centimeters in wingspan. Butterflies have 4 wings covered in tiny scales that create their vibrant colors and patterns. Wolves are known for their complex social structures. They live in packs, which are typically family groups consisting of a dominant breeding pair, alpha male and female, their offspring, and sometimes other related adults. Alligators have incredibly strong jaws, capable of exerting a bite force of over 2,000 pounds per square inch size. Alligators are carnivorous and eat fish, birds, mammals, and even smaller alligators. Hyenas often appear in folklore and mythology, sometimes depicted as tricksters or symbols of greed. However, they are respected for their strength and intelligence in many cultures. Hyenas are important scavengers that help clean up the environment by Jackson's chameleons are relatively small, with males growing to 9 to 12 inches, 23 to 30 centimeters in length, including their tail. Females are slightly smaller. Jackson's chameleons are insectivorous, feeding on a variety of insects such as crickets, grasshoppers, flies, and worms. Red iguanas are a color morph of the green iguana, caused by genetic variations that enhance red, orange, or rust-colored pigments. Red iguanas primarily eat leaves, fruits, and flowers. With proper care, they can live 15 to 20 years, sometimes longer in captivity. Rams are strong and muscular, with thick necks and shoulders adapted for headbutting. They can weigh between 100 to 350 pounds, 45 to 160 kilograms, depending on the breed. Rams establish a social hierarchy through headbutting contests. These battles determine dominance and access to mates. Leopard geckos communicate through vocalizations, such as chirps and squeaks, especially during mating or territorial disputes. Leopard geckos are one of the most popular reptile pets due to their small size, ease of care, and friendly demeanor. Leopard geckos are not currently considered endangered. Dogs were the first domesticated animals, with evidence suggesting they were domesticated from wolves over 15,000 years ago. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell, up to 100,000 times more sensitive than humans, and can hear frequencies 4 times higher than humans. The farm animals bring clever tricks and sturdy strength, while the jungle beasts contribute speed and stealth. Meanwhile, the insects, small but resourceful, scout ahead, build bridges, and even launch surprise attacks. From navigating treacherous rivers to outsmarting a common enemy,